Oh, what's up, Africa? Welcome back. And this is Biggy Afterburn. My name is MC Dibenja. Call me MC Dibenja. And of course, it's where we burn it. We talk to your flatmates that have been evicted flatmate from the Biggy 2021 mansion. We talk to them right here and get to talk about their experiences in the game and what they're going to be doing out of the game. A lot of juice comes from this place. If you sit here, a lot of juice. The hot seat today, we have Calistus. He's a fashionista. Bro,
Yeah, bro.
what's up now?
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Great job you did in the show, man.
Of course. Thank you.
So how do you feel like one night out of the house? How is that feeling?
It's quite a huge experience, of course, I must say, because being in there was a kind of. I understand it's a game, but the rules and regulations we couldn't go against them.
Yeah.
So we were working according to the rules. So now out, just this one night I've spent out of the house, things are somehow different.
Now talking about the rules and regulations, do you think that this flatmates of this year, you guys, I personally think that you guys respect a lot of rules. Like especially when it comes to Biggie talking. Sometimes I wish I was Biggie. I just get into the house, pull your neck, where's your head? I'm talking.
Of course, that's normal. We are not children, and I believe each and everyone in there, they have their own ways of behaving. So it's not an easy task for all grown-up men like us to sit and abide to all
But
those kind of rules.
it's the game and there are the rules of the game. When the rule says that when Biggie calls, you have to answer. But Biggie calls, you don't answer, you sit quiet. And Biggie calls again, Calistus. And then you be like, Biggie calls again, Calistus. That's not being mature, that's being disrespectful. Don't you think so?
No, that I would say I'm that person. I don't talk much. So when I listen to Biggie call, I will immediately react. Even not answering, I'm on my way to see Biggie. So that's my own little way of playing my own game. I don't know about the others because each time Biggie calls, I'll always answer. But maybe if I delay to answer, I'm already on my way to see Biggie.
So now, Werner was crying last night when you left. What's happening between you two? What was happening between you two? Tell us because I just saw at one point that you guys started coming close. You guys were, doing this thing, and I couldn't understand. Like, what was happening between you two?
Actually, Verna, I wouldn't love to say anything concerning her for now.
No,
She's still in the game,
no, 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 no,
and
no,
I
no,
feel
no,
like
no,
you
no, no,
act against her own.
no.
Okay, let me
We talk about everything.
let me take it down.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Actually, I have some kind of cool relationship with Verna
Okay.
in there, and I'm expecting to see her out of the house.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's
So,
it.
so who do you think that was your biggest competitor in the game?
Actually, I'm looking like at Dieudonné.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Of course, Diodone is somebody that I don't know if it is actually his own strategies or whatsoever, because he's been there. He's there trying to bring some persons down, and it's a kind of
Oh, he's
I
trying
saw
to
him
bring
like a
people down.
threat. Yeah, I
Okay,
saw it like a
like
threat.
what
So
activities? What kind of activities did he do that you think that he's trying to bring people down?
I realized during his reign, Diodone is this kind of person who used to like try to impose on people, but not that much. Uh, on my own part, I would say that Dieudonné is that person. He will bring a kind of discussion that when people get involved, then
You get in trouble.
he sits quiet and then try to listen. You understand?
So you're the person who will
Uh,
say, okay, you know what? Let's strike, and then when the strike starts, he sits
he
behind.
sits
He
behind
doesn't
and
come
then,
to the
of
strike.
course,
So what was your best moment in the show? Actually, your best moment entirely in the show.
actually, I would say during the Saturday parties,
Okay.
I've always enjoyed them
Yeah.
because
Talking about Saturday parties, your nineties, your outfit for the nineties, it was great. I mean, you look amazing, like you well represented, and I get it that this comes from your fashion background because you're a fashionista. So tell us about that part of you because you guys organized a fashion show in the house, and almost everything that everybody wore, most of the guys wore in the house,
yeah,
it was from your collect from
my
your brand.
collection, yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about it.
Actually, I always want to represent, and that's me. Everywhere I go, I represent based on my dressing code and all the like. So what I was putting on the on last Saturday, concerning the 90s.
Yeah.
Actually, I represented one of the colonial masters in the days of colonization,
Transition. Yeah.
and actually that was, I would say, it's part of my game.
Okay.
And it was I was dressed by the CEO of SM Fashion, which happens to be me,
Okay.
Calistus.
Yeah.
And I think the show last Saturday was actually amazing because I enjoyed the olden time
The
plays.
music.
Of course,
The
I
DJ, the
enjoyed
DJ was giving you guys
I
back to back
enjoy
all
it.
the
When I
back
say I
jams.
enjoy it, I mean it.
So that's been so far. It's been your best party at the mansion, right?
Of course.
So now, uh, what do you think that, or who do you think that is faking it in the house? Like, we're not living their real life. It's living a very fake life because they want to, for the game. Who do you think that's faking in the game?
I would say I think of Clement, but I just feel like maybe he's doing his real. One might not know because the way he's playing childish, I don't understand a grown-up person like him will be doing some kind of nonsense in the house as such. So I just feel like maybe he's playing accordingly, or he's playing just a game, or it is his own strategy. I don't understand. So that's the only person I will feel like he's not real.
Social media has it that you were actually hiding yourself. Like, you did not, they didn't see you out there. They didn't see Calistus. Some people were talking when you were evicted yesterday. Some people were like, okay, this nice guy, nicely dressed. Where has he been all this while? Like, social media has it that you actually was hiding throughout the entire time in the mansion. What can you say about that? Do you think that you were, it was it part of your strategy to just be on the low? Because I think that played for you because 2 weeks ago you were not nominated. Everybody was nominated. Nobody called your name.
Yes.
So was that your strategy to just be silent and people don't notice you to nominate you? You don't step on toes. What was it actually? Because we felt like you were just silent. You're
You
just in one
know,
corner.
you know, that's I'm that kind of person. Even out there, I hardly associate with people. So it was a kind of difficult thing for me to just get up from nowhere, start seeing people I'm just meeting for my first time.
Yeah.
Then I get closer to them. You can real if you were watching keenly, you will realize that last week before I was evicted, actually that's things got changed. Then
Yeah.
and I was a kind of a bit relief
It's
because
like somebody
I
said.
started realizing that people in there have started coming closer to me, and I was associating with them as
So,
well.
I was with some elderly people sometime, and then they said that when somebody is really critically sick, and then you suddenly see them make like they're trying to recover, there are two things involved. It's not that just you're going to die, or they recover for you, recover for you. So what I could pick from there was that the week when you were leaving, that's where your game stepped up. So it means that if you had more time in the show, you would have seen more Calistus,
Of
right?
course, that's it.
So tell us about your brand. I mean, yeah, just a little bit about your brand, what it's made of, and what's the way forward for your brand.
Actually, SM Fashion, this is a clothing brand. Actually, I would say this brand I intend to further it more
Yeah.
because from what people saw in there is actually what I represent
Okay.
and what I'm planning to bring to the world today or from now henceforth is actually going to be amazing.
Okay.
So I'm preparing very hard to meet to the task that whatever people would demand from me, I make it up to them.
Aside Vena, who do you miss in the show? I know you definitely miss her. Now. You miss her. You don't need to tell me, bro. I know you do miss her. So just tell me. Aside
Of course,
Vena,
I miss
who
her.
else do you miss in the show?
Bishop for one.
Okay.
Bishop, that's my G,
Yeah, G.
of course. So I'm missing that G very much. He was cool and very understandable. Actually, he was the oldest among all the men in there. So I believe I'm missing him.
So, Jodene, girls in the house, in the mansion, complain Jodene has these awkward behaviors towards them. You talked about Jodene a couple of minutes ago. They say it touches the breast sometimes, touching them in appropriate body part sometimes, like he's joking, but whereas he actually means it. And Angel said that a couple of minutes when Angel was here, she said that Jodene is a very promiscuous man. What did you think about Jodene and his reactions to women?
That I won't really talk much about that because Dieudonné is a kind of person from what we're seeing in the house, it shows maybe what actually the girls are saying is true, but I don't know because I've never witnessed such.
Okay.
And from all the indications claiming, and I believe not everybody will accept the fact that Jadon is actually doing what they are saying, but based on the fact that almost half of
How the
the
girls
how the girls in the house,
are complaining.
they are complaining. So I don't know, maybe it's just a way to bring him down, or actually they are saying the truth.
That means maybe then if it's a way to bring him down, it means these girls are really planned against him. I mean, I don't know if they look at him like a competition and say that, okay, you know what, let's just sit down and gang against Jodene and say that he's promiscuous so that he gets out of the show.
Maybe.
All right, Calistus, thank you very much for talking to us on the show.
You're
And one
welcome.
thing I always say, people who come here, you left the show at the same time I left the show. I left the show after 1 month, the same way you left the show.
Okay.
And the show gives you the platform. It's for you to maximize it. Go out there, hit the nail on on the head, and get these deals, get the job done, get your brand out there, and always remember that you are a brand ambassador for Biggie Studios
Thank
wherever
you.
you go.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for being there, and thank you very much for listening to Calistus talk to us. Make sure you follow Calistus on all social media platforms. Get to follow him. Get his designs. Check out what he's wearing. It's still done by him. He's doing an amazing job. I mean, if you watch the show, if you watch the parties, you get to see how Calistus dress. He's actually a man with class. So, guys, see you when we talk to our next ex flatmate that we're gonna be born right here. And of course, my name is MC Dibenja. This is Biggie Afterburn.